How's everyone doing? I'm back here again for a new video, and this is going to be my final video in my October Horror Fest video series. And I wanted to get this video up because I don't know how long we'll be working next week. We could be working. We're actually caught up on work, but anything could happen, and we could be working until 6:30. And I just don't want to. I wanted to get this video up before Halloween, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the movies that I watched this past weekend, and I'm also going to talk about the movies I'm going to be watching the week of Halloween. So I'm not watching a whole lot of movies, but these are a lot of these movies are movies that I always wait, movies and TV shows that I always wait and watch right before Halloween. And I just wanted to get this video up because I don't know if I'll have time to do it next week. I am off on Halloween, and I do plan on doing a video on Halloween. But I wanted to get this last video up just in case I didn't get to, anytime next week. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to be talking about the movies and TV shows that I'm watching this weekend, including the movie I'm going to watch later on tonight, and then I'll talk about the movies I'm going to be watching leading up to the week of Halloween. A lot of these movies are movies that everybody knows, so I don't need to discuss them very much, but yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I watch is actually a Goosebumps episode. Now, I did a video talking about Goosebumps on my channel. I used to be obsessed with Goosebumps when I was a kid, and I used to have like all the original books. I also had books from the other series like Series 2000, Give Yourself Goosebumps, and I had all the videos as well as a lot of like collectible board games. I even had the Haunted Mask mask. And there are a few Goosebumps episodes that I wanted to watch, and the first one I watched was Night of the Living Dummy 3. Now, I remember as a kid, this was one of the creepiest Goosebumps episodes. Watching it now, I'm actually surprised it just creeped me out, but Slappy is such an iconic character in the Goosebumps series, and I wanted to watch this one because I knew I wasn't going to have enough time to watch all the Goosebumps episodes. I only have about I used to have all the videos, but now I only have 6 or 7, I think, of them. But this was the one that I wanted to take time to watch, and it's still a pretty good episode. In my opinion, it's one of the better episodes, and like I said, Slappy is one of the most recognizable characters in the Goosebumps series. So now, next one I watched is a timeless, Halloween holiday classic. It's one that they play, all the time on TV, and I never watch it on TV. I always watch it on Blu-ray because I never know when it's on, and then when it is on, and they're like, oh, it's coming on tonight, and I'm like, oh, I wish I would have, I never catch it on TV, so I always watch it on this Blu-ray. But it's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. I love the Peanuts holiday specials. A Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown is definitely my favorite one, but this one is a close second. I love this episode. It's got the perfect, Halloween feel. I love, them waiting for the Great Pumpkin, which is basically like Santa Claus for Halloween. And this is just such a classic episode. And like I said, I love the Peanut specials. I never get a chance to watch them on TV because I never know when they come on. I know that they do advertise them. I do follow the Peanuts official Facebook page, and they always say, oh, it's coming on tonight at 8, but I never watch them when they're on. I always watch them on Blu-ray because I like being able to watch them whenever I want instead of having to take the time to watch it on TV. I can just watch it whenever, and this is just a classic. This one, Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown, and the Easter Beagle are my 3 favorite of the Charlie Brown holiday specials, and this one is just a classic, like I said. Now, the next 2 that I watched are 2 more Goosebumps episodes, and next one I watched is Goosebumps: The Haunted Mask 2. Now, I really enjoy this one. It's not as good as the original Haunted Mask, but I do enjoy this one. It's got a great, October Halloween feeling, and yeah, I really do enjoy this one. And the next one I watched, which I watched this morning, is the first Goosebumps episode I ever saw, and that is The Haunted Mask. Now, I remember when I first saw this video, I actually saw it at Toys R Us. And when I first saw it, I didn't know that Goosebumps was a TV show. I remember my cousin had a copy of the book Let's Get Invisible, which I think he got from probably his school library, and I didn't know that. I knew Goosebumps was a series, but I didn't know that they made videos or they had a TV series. And so when I saw this, I was like, oh wow, I didn't know Goosebumps had a video, and I got this. I really love this. I really love this. It's probably one of the best Goosebumps episodes, and I really identify with the character of Carly Beth, because she's. I don't get scared easily, but I do identify with her not liking herself and feeling like she needs to change herself. And in this episode, in the haunted mask, she wants to find a mask to scare these two boys that are really mean to her, and I can identify with that, because I kind of struggle with not liking myself sometimes, or wishing that I look different. And this episode is just about she learns at the end that she just needs to be happy with who she is, and it's got a good message, and I still think it's one of the best Goosebumps episodes. Side note, I really wish that they would put out a complete Goosebumps DVD set for the US. I know there's one in the UK and there's one in other countries, but I wish they would put one out for the US. I'm surprised they didn't put one out when the movie came out, because I figured that would have been the best time. Since Goosebumps, when it was released to theaters, why not release a Goosebumps I don't know, the TV series on DVD. Because I'm sure a lot of people would love it. I would too. I know some of the episodes are not great, but there are some really good ones. And like I said, this one is definitely my favorite one, and it's one that I watch every year before Halloween. Alright, and now I'm going to talk about the movie that I'm going to watch tonight. And I've talked about this movie so many times. I absolutely love it. And that is When Good Ghouls Go Bad with Christopher Lloyd, which is also written by R.L. Stine, who wrote the Goosebumps books. He wrote the book based on this movie, and I absolutely love it. It's got Christopher Lloyd, and it's just a really great story about family, and and of course it's Christopher Lloyd. He ends up dying and comes back as a zombie, and it's just a really great family film. And I really wish that they would have re-released this, because the DVD, you can get the VHS cheap, but the DVD is kind of expensive and online. And I'm surprised that they just never re-released. I'm also surprised they don't play this on TV, like maybe I know it was put out by what is it, Fox, I think? Yeah, 20th Century Fox. But I kind of I was kind of hoping, it'd be cool to see it on like Freeform or a channel, because I really think that this is a great family Halloween themed movie, and it's a movie that I just don't think as many people know about unless they saw it for the first time when it first aired. I remember seeing the advertisement for this, during the 13 Days of Halloween special that they used to have on Fox Family, and I don't think that this is one as many people know about if they weren't around when this, when this was first aired. And it's just a great family-friendly, Halloween movie, and I absolutely love it. Alright, now I'm going to talk about the 4 movies I plan on watching leading up to Halloween. The first one I'm going to watch is Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Now, I absolutely love this movie, but I do know a lot of people don't. I know one reason is, Michael Myers is not in this one, which I understand, but I also know that some people accept that Michael Myers is not in it, and they still don't like it. And again, I understand, because this is kind of a weird movie. It really is. I know that the song, the Silver Shamrock song, I know it gets on people's nerves. So I understand why people don't like this movie. It's definitely one movie that, you got to be like, it's a really cheesy 80s horror movie, I think. So I understand why people don't like it. But I really do enjoy it, and I do plan on watching it either tomorrow night or Tuesday night. So I'm going to watch it. And then next up is Halloween 2. I absolutely love Halloween 2. In my opinion, it is the best sequel in the Halloween franchise. It's not my favorite though. I think Halloween 4 is my favorite of the sequels, but I think Halloween 2 is the best made. I love the hospital setting. I think Michael was just as creepy in this one as he was in the first one. I love Dick Warlock's performance of it. I have shown in my Halloween and Michael Myers collection video and in past videos that I did get a Dick Warlock autograph, which I was so happy that I got because he is one of my favorite portrayals of Michael. This is one of my favorite performances of anyone who played Michael, and to have his autograph is absolutely amazing. And I love this sequel. I think it's one of the best, and I also think it's one of the best horror sequels of all time. Alright, and then on Halloween, I plan on watching 2 movies. First one I'm going to watch is The Midnight Hour. Absolutely love this movie. This is not an official DVD. This is a bootleg. I would love to own an official DVD of it, but I don't want to spend $150, $170 for it. That's how much it goes for. I did see one of them on eBay, the official Anchor Bay DVD release, and people were bidding on it, and it only went up to $75, which is still pretty expensive. But I mean, that's actually a good deal. Because, official DVDs of this movie are like $150, $170. And I can understand why, because this is an awesome, awesome Halloween movie. And I wish Scream Factory, Arrow Video, I wish one of them would get the rights to it and put out a really awesome Blu-ray release. I know a lot of people will love it. I know pretty much everybody who loves Halloween loves this movie. I think it's an essential Halloween movie, and I wish that somebody would put it out. You can watch it, of course, on YouTube, but, who knows how long that'll be on there. It just depends. And I just think it's kind of, I don't know. I know Anchor Bay, they obviously don't own the rights to it because I figured they would have put it out on Blu-ray. So I wish whoever owns the rights to it would give it to, like I said, Arrow Video or Scream Factory or somebody, because this movie deserves a great Blu-ray release. This is an awesome Halloween horror movie, and I'm looking forward to watching it. And the last movie I'm going to watch, and I'm actually going to watch this after I'm done doing what I plan on doing on Halloween. I actually did take, I have vacation time at work, so I am going to take the Friday off after Halloween, so I'll be able to stay up later, and I will be able to watch this. But, of course, the #1 movie that I plan on watching on Halloween is, of course, Halloween. Now, I'm not going to be watching the 4K. I don't have a 4K player, but I am going to watch the Blu-ray from this set because it's easier to watch this Blu-ray than it is to take the Blu-ray out of the complete collection box set. But I have multiple copies of this movie. I just haven't watched the Blu-ray that's in this release. But Halloween, what can I say about it? It hasn't already been said. It's a classic. It's lived on, and it's just, it's one of the greatest horror films of all time, and it's my favorite. So I'm really looking forward to watching this on Halloween night. So that's it, guys. Those are all the movies that I plan on watching leading up to the the week of Halloween, and all the films that I watched this past week. I know it's not a whole lot. Well, I mean this past weekend. I know it's not a whole lot, but like I said, with work and everything, it's kind of hard for me to watch movies, and I don't know, if I'll have enough time to watch them. Like I said, we are caught up on work at my work, but you never know. But I do plan on watching Halloween 3 and 2. I plan on watching Halloween 3 either tomorrow or Tuesday, and then Halloween 2 on Wednesday. Since I'm off on Halloween, I can, even if I get home late Wednesday, I can still watch it later on that night. And then I plan on watching The Midnight Hour and Halloween on Halloween. So thanks everybody for watching. Like I said, I do plan on doing another video on Halloween, just wishing everybody a Halloween. So I won't say it in this video, but let me know what you guys think about all the movies that I'm watching or I plan on watching, and let me know what are you watching the week leading up to Halloween. I'm sure a lot of people are going to say Halloween because I always wait until Halloween to watch Halloween. It's not a movie that I like. I don't like watching any of the Halloween movies, any other time of year except for around Halloween. But I always wait until Halloween to watch Halloween. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be watching that either on Halloween or this week. But let me know down in the comments, what movies are you watching the coming up week of Halloween? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope everyone has a great Sunday.